Nowadays, you are hearing this coin a lot. Data migration and implementation projects. So right now, what's happening in the industry is you have different versions of SAP system. Let me discuss first that. You have SAP available in different versions. So what are those versions? You can tell that it is SAP on-premise versus cloud. So now what is this on-premise versus cloud? On-premise software is the one which is a product like for example, you bought a software, you installed it in your system, and you are using it. So that is called your installed software. Apart from that, I don't want to install the software. I wanted to use it on web, cloud basis. Suppose, for example, your Zoom. You have installed the Zoom software for the training purposes. You don't have to install it. You can also access the same, provided if you have a user ID and password, you can log in into your account on web and you can attend the session, right? Same way in the market right now in today's age and world, everyone wants to get the latest feature. They don't want to buy the old software and then again pay the full license for upgrade. Instead of that, they are going for a rental basis. It's like you wanted to stay in a city. You moved, suppose you got a job in SAP and you moved to new city. And in the new city, if you want to buy a flat to attend to your office, it's really challenging for you. You can't afford to buy a flat just from the day one, right? You have to you have to first go on rental basis. You can get the same spacious flat, whatever you was your plan, same spacious flat, you can get it at a much lesser cost. You don't have to pay the full amount of how much it costs, right? You can pay the rental on rental basis, you can get the flat and it's easy for you. Same way, SAP is a costly software, but many companies wants to use this software and want to leverage the features available in SAP. So SAP has offered them, you can also come as a software as a services, cloud subscription model. So SAP is also offered on web, on cloud basis. So you have two versions available, SAP on-premise, and then you have SAP cloud. So in the market, what is this on-premise? Right now, till date, all the companies, all the big, large enterprise companies, they were using on-premise editions. So your on-premise editions are like you bought the software. Suppose your headquarter company is somewhere in the US and you have set up the server system there, and your entire global operations across the world, be it in some 30, 35 plus countries, wherever you are sitting, all your employees can access the SAP software from that particular server. Each employee is created with an SAP user ID called S user ID. With the login and password, they can access the SAP software from anywhere across the world to that installed SAP software in your company's premises. But right now in today's world, you don't want to. So when you install a server in your organization, you need a big team who will ensure that it is up and running. There won't be any issues and there will not be any business disruptions. And it should be prevented from all the cyber attacks or any malware software. You have to continuously monitor it. And it's a very big headache. And a company who is involved in car manufacturing, asking them to manage a software or a server hardware is really painful thing for them. They are not expertise and they have to always recruit some employees from outside and they have to keep them at bay to assist them with all these services, which is a unnecessary headache for all the companies nowadays. We even have a team called CIO, Chief Information Officer, who heads after this all the IT department. Nowadays, there is no company without IT, right? Everyone needs a backbone support. IT is the key. If you don't have the IT, your growth is very hampered, right? So considering all this cost, it is a burdensome for them, and there are a lot of migrations right now and upgrades, and you need development system, test system, quality, production. You want sandbox, multiple systems, and it's a lot of headache for the companies. So to eliminate this, nowadays what happened? There are lots of cloud service providers available in the market. Like you might have heard about Amazon Web Services. If I want a server system or a laptop, if I want, I can create it virtually by paying some minimal rent. As a person, if all of a sudden if I have to buy a laptop or something, it might cost me some $3,000, $4,000 or $2,000. So I don't have to pay it immediately from my pocket. Instead, I can create a virtual desktop nowadays on cloud systems. Okay, I can store entire. You can also nowadays you also get offers like virtual storage spaces. You get many of us might be storing some of the information related to your personal on the cloud service platforms, because it is accessed from anywhere, and you can upload the data from any of your devices across your personal devices. So this kind of features has opened up eye for softwares as well. You can buy cloud services from SAP company itself. They have a SAP Cloud Platform. Apart from that, you can also go from Amazon Web Services. You can buy a cloud space over there, or you can also buy from Microsoft Azure. Azure is the cloud service provider from Microsoft company. You have Azure platform. You can install your SAP on any of these cloud platforms. You have two types of cloud platforms available. You have SAP S/4HANA, public cloud. You have SAP S/4HANA, private cloud. You have SAP S/4HANA, hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is a combination of both public and private. So this is still in the industry is now moving to this cloud versions. Right now, it is not yet in that place. They are still in on-premise versions on ECC and S/4HANA. Right now, industry is still using on-premise and S/4HANA. No one has the trust to deploy their complete customer details or whatever information which is secured information on the platforms, cloud platforms, because it might be prone to any of the attacks. Companies have very less trust. What happened was during the COVID time, your Amazon Web Services, they got a very good client. The client is Pentagon. You know, Pentagon, US Security Services, Chief Intelligence that full department software is nothing but is hosted on Amazon Web Services, and then they fell in love. Everyone has got trust that okay, now we can rely on cloud services, and once Pentagon is trusting the cloud, then all of us can trust it. That is what garnered the pace, and nowadays cloud has come up with a new area where you can deploy your SAP software. So your SAP is available on on-premise and cloud. In this course, we are going to discuss on SAP on-premise version. Okay. And SAP on-premise is more or less equal to your private cloud. This discussion is separate anyhow. So you can go for this cloud version or on-premise version. Still industry, many of them uses SAP ECC and S4 HANA on-premise versions.